Calvin Castine at the 8-Ball Billiards Cafe, just outside of beautiful downtown Plattsburgh. It's Palm Sunday, March 28th, 2010. And we're here for the final match of the opening round of this tournament. The 8 finalists are meeting here. We've already had 3 participants move on into the winner's bracket and 3 participants moving down into the loser's bracket. It's a double elimination tournament, so a loss doesn't necessarily mean you're out of this, because it's, as long as you keep winning in that loser's bracket, and somebody will. Somebody down there in that loser's bracket is going to be back. We've got Don Cook representing the American Legion post 912 and in Rouse's Point, and he is from Rouse's Point. Don, a 6-time finalist. He was the champion 13 years ago, back in 1997. This is, I believe, the 18th annual tournament. So he's been here 6 times in the finals. Pat Stotler, who is shooting right now, representing Tony's Bar from Constable, New York. Hello to all of our viewers in Franklin County. Pat Stotler was the champion in 2008. That's 2 years ago. And he is a 4-time finalist. Pat is from Plattsburgh, so he had to go to Constable to win that tournament to qualify. There are 8 finalists, 8 qualifying tournaments, and they go from Constable to Comstock. So quite a range. This is a regional pool tournament, and it's really expanded over the years. So the previous action that we've seen saw Kevin Ketz, a first-time participant in the finals, and representing the time served bar from Comstock. We saw him defeat Rick Giro from Ellenberg, representing Armin's 2 in Rouse's Point, by a 3-2 margin. And then the defending champion, Tom Hebert from Whitehall, representing the 4th Ward in Plattsburgh, defeated Sean Martin, a newcomer with great credentials, by a 3-1 margin. Martin represented Brookie's Pub from Keysville. And as we're taping this, not as we're showing it, but as we're taping this, we just witnessed Stubby Kilburn, a 3-time finalist, losing to Dennis Ryan, a first-time finalist, by a 3-0 margin. Ryan, representing the Last Resort from Rouse's Point, is from Tupper Lake, so he had a long drive to qualify. And Kilburn from Keysville, actually from Osceola Forks, representing Friendly Tavern in Keysville, so he didn't have very far to go to qualify. So now we've got Tony's Bar from Constable, represented by Stotler, and Legion Post 912, Donnie Cook from Rouse's Point. It's a race to 3, best 3 out of 5. Stotler has just the 15, and the 8 is over this away.
And the 13.
He's decided to put the 15 down this away. Instead, he put the cue ball in and left the 15 roaming around on the table. So that opens the door for Cookie, Donnie Cook. Known Don Cook for just about 15 57 years or so, 58 years. We're together at St. Mary's for a period of time. And over the years, we played a lot of basketball against each other and with each other. And Don never wanted to play pool against Don, no, because he was just in another level compared to where I was ever at on the pool table. Seven ball in the corner. He's got the 6 closest to the rail. We'll see if that'd be the one he'll go after. I would think so. Plus, it's the better shot of the 2 down there. One would be a much tougher shot. I think Cook realizes he's going to have to run this one. Tough angle here on the 1. Tough angle. About a 90-degree cut. And he does it. Did he scratch? Nope. Then he left himself. Whoop. Came closer to scratching than I thought initially. He's got that 3 ball, and he wants to give himself position on the 8. He's going to put the 3 on the side. I would have thought that the 3 down below would give him better position on the cue ball. We'll see where he leaves the cue ball if he makes this one. Nice, gentle shot. Got to have the marker. In years past, the player had to ask for the marker. I think it was last year they decided that the referees are supposed to make sure he gets the marker, because he has to have the marker on the pocket he's shooting at when he's shooting the 8 ball. A lot of green there, but we'll see if Cook can slice it in. He doesn't. Left himself too much green. So Stotler, they're probably going to hit this, going to slice it, but he's going to probably put a little bit of emphasis on that 8 on the cue ball, so he can get it back up to this end of the table a little bit. Probably shoot the 8 ball or the cue ball kind of hard. And he does get the cue ball up to this end of the table, and looks like he's got a real easy shot here on the 8 ball. Stotler takes game 1. Pat Stotler will break to start the second game in this best of 5. Missed the 5 ball, relatively easy shot. Three ball. Gonna shoot the 5, I would assume. probably going to try to put the 6 in, whether he kisses it off another ball or puts it in directly. We will see. Put it in directly, and I think the 2 will go off to 4. It does. He's got tough shots now because he's got the 7 along the bank. He's going to, not sure what he's trying to put in the side. He pointed to the side. I don't know if he's shooting a 4 or shooting the 7. He was trying to bring him back. Maybe he was calling a corner, but I thought he pointed to the side. Doesn't leave Stotler with a lot. If he can't make this 15, he's going to be in trouble there because I don't think he can make anything else. Try to bring the 15 back, and he does. Nice shot. In the corner. Can't tell from this angle if he can see that 10 into the other corner. He has a shot at the 9 if he needs it. He's going to try to put the 10 in the corner and hopefully maybe nudge. No. Didn't touch this little nest here. Maybe try to knock out that 11 a little bit, but that didn't happen, and he left himself a tough shot on the 9. Shooting the 9, you bring it down, he says. He's going to bring the 9 back. It looks like he's going to bank it. Didn't come too close on that one. But he left Donnie Cook with a tough shot here. He's got the cue ball resting up here against the bank. He apparently can see that 4. I thought his 7 was his better shot. But he apparently can see the 4 from where he is. And since that one is closer to the bank, he will attempt it. And he might have a chance to knock the 1 out in that little nest and free up the 8 ball at the same time. I think what he was trying to do, hoping to do, was just put the 4 ball in front of the pocket. But that didn't work out. Well, Stotler's got the 9. And then what? After he hits his ball, something has got to touch a bank, or it'll be a scratch, and a scratch is ball in hand for Don Cook. And he hits the bank. So the 11 ball is out a little bit. What? Apparently he didn't hit his ball first, so I don't know. Unless it's ball in hand here, so I'm not sure. He didn't hit his ball first or what. Must be he didn't hit his ball, and that's why it was Donnie Cook's ball in hand. Cook will go for the 4. And Cook will take game 2. Don Cook on the break. Loser here goes on into the loser's bracket. They play the loser of the second game. So that would be the loser here will face Sean Martin. The other 2 participants in the losers bracket are Rick Giro and Dennis Ryan. Kevin Ketz and Tom Hebert are going to be up next in the winners bracket for us. Stotler going to try to slice one out of there. He does. Nice surgical move there. But there's still a lot more left in that nest. He's got his 10 ball up here, but he's not worried about that 10. He's worried about them other 3 that are swarming around the 8 ball. Stadler did it. But it's still a question of now what? He'll take the 10. Ended up putting a low ball in. Good. Cookie's got to go after the 3 and then hope he can break something out without shaking up that 8 ball too much. And he breaks it up, but did he leave himself a shot? They can see the 1. I'm not sure what he can do with it. And they can see it. And he can't just kiss it. If he just kisses it, it won't matter. He's got to have some action off a rail after he makes contact. Don Cook's passion is pool. His brother Richard Cook, we see him every year at the Lake Champlain Bluegrass Festival. After he follows the summer of following the bluegrass festivals around the Northeast. Nice job by Don Cook, but he has got a tougher shot here. On the 6, he'll have to come off the bank to hit it. Going to try to bring it all the way down here. Stotler in a pretty good position here. Looking at the 12 in the corner, but he's still thinking about the 10 up this way. which one will leave him with a better shot on the 8 ball. Straight in shot. The English will bring him back down. Shooting for the side pocket. He's got to be concerned with the scratch, and it's a tough shot. Nice shot by Stotler to take a 2-1 lead. Stotler will break. A lot of action off the break. Looks like he sank 2 low balls and a high ball. And he has decided to go for the high balls and missed it. So I believe it's still Don Cook's choice. Taking the easy way out. Must have a good reason for taking the easy way out. Three in the corner. No. 13 on the side. A little close to that 12 to have a choice on where he's going to put it. Looks like he's got a good angle to center right across. Maybe not. Yep, he's going to shoot the 12 across. Not sure what kind of a combo we'll have there. It's possible. I don't see what they can do anything with the 14 here, so I think he's got to. Actually, it's the 14 is down there. It's the 10 up here. Watch the combo. Got it? And almost scratched. Shooting the 10, not sure where he's looking to put it. Gonna bank it. Trying to bank it back there. '18th annual 8-ball billiards pool tournament. This tourney initiated as a part of the Northern Tier Chamber of Commerce Winter Carnival. Several years back, the Winter Carnival ceased. Jay Montpelier and 8-ball billiards moved to Plattsburgh, but he has continued his tournament. Stotler and a chance to wrap this one up. Gonna try to slice it in the corner. Bob Ben started taping this tournament, and After Bob died in '97, his son Tom covered it for a couple of years. Then Tom decided it was time for me to start covering it, so I've been covering it since then. Statler will advance in the winner's bracket. Don Cook will head to the loser's bracket. We're going to continue with a second round game in the winner's bracket coming right up. Up next, it's going to be Kevin Ketz against Tom Hebert. And one is from Cohoes, the other is from Whitehall. So these guys have probably faced each other once or twice back in their home area. Ketz defeated Rick Giro by a 3-2 margin. He represents time served out of Comstock. Tom Hebert from Whitehall defeated Sean Martin 3-1. And he represents the 4th Ward from up here in Plattsburgh. Right behind the old Seton Catholic soccer field. Ketz will break. And he gets the 1 ball. But it's still his choice. He'll probably go for the highs. Doesn't have a good shot at a low ball, so he'll probably go for the highs. That was right. Hopefully goes after the 14. He's going to put the 13 over in the corner here. We'll watch the corner and see what all happened. But it went in. 10, he's probably going to kiss. No, he's going to combo it. Nine into the 11. Nope. Tom Hebert, the defending champion. Second time in the tournament. He won it last year. Hoping to do it 2 years in a row. This is Palm Sunday, March 20th, 2010. Temperature 42 degrees when we walked in today. Windy and cool, so we're enjoying being out of the wind here, although the sun is peeking through just a bit. Just enough haze out there in the clouds to keep it from being a bright sunny day, but the sun is shining out there, but some thin clouds filtering it. Memory serves me, last year Hebert was playing against another first-time competitor, and I got their names backwards when I was saying who was doing what, so I didn't identify him to the next round. Nice shot in the corner. Yeah, that's all he's got there. He's got the 4 and the 2. He's going to go for the 4. Now the 2, and he'll have a good spot at the 8. He'll put his marker there. And he'll take a 1-0 lead here against Kevin Ketz. Referee Fanev does the racking. Defending champion will break. He's leading 1-0, and he scratches. Well, it's ball in hand for Ketz. In the corner, that's an easy decision. Touching the 13. He's going to try for that 11. Going to go behind the back. Got to keep one foot on the floor. It's not good for the banks when the people sit on the table like that. The scratch gives Hebert ball in hand. Might as well finish off the 6 while he's up in the neighborhood. Trying to figure out then what. I think he's shooting the 1, yeah. He was indeed. And I think he can get a combo. He's not quite happy with his angle. I think he can get a combo here, but it'll take a good hit. 4 into the 5. Nope. We'll send the 14 down into the corner. May want to follow it just a little bit. 12 on the side. Pretty much a straight-on shot. And it's 1-1. Ketz will break this time. All tied 1-1 and it's race to 3, best 3 of 5. Didn't exactly leave himself much position-wise here. Gonna shoot for the high ones. Still up for grabs. 14 didn't go in. So now it becomes Hebert's choice. He's the defending champ. And Hebert looking at the high balls. Going for the 15. Apparently can see the 11, whether it can squeeze by the 1 or not. Gonna shoot the 14. I'd get my 12. He's still deciding. It looks like he has decided to get the 12, and it looks like he wants to, rather than put it in directly, he's going to try to kiss it off and maybe break out the 10 a little bit. Not too fancy. And as we've seen happen several times today, worrying about the next shot. The fellow misses the shot he's taken. Ket's going after the 6 ball. He'll try to slice that 7 into the corner. I didn't see where he had an angle to do that. And he doesn't do it. I think he just wanted to not leave Hebert anything. Looks to me like he has the 90-degree angle that he... No, maybe not. Maybe not. He doesn't quite have that 90-degree angle that he needs. He'll give it a try. If nothing else, he'll at least block the pocket, probably. No, didn't come close to blocking the pocket. Ketz can see enough of that 7 that he's going to give it a shot, and he cut. Nice slice. I believe he'll have to go after his 5. Can't see the 1, so he's going to have to shoot the 3. You can see the 2. And he'll probably be able to get down enough to see the 1. But he's going to have to get close to the bank there to sneak in on that 8 ball. He does. Wow, nice job of clearing out that 11. And he's left himself with a relatively easy shot here. A nice shot to clear out that 11 and give him a clear path on the 8 ball. Ketz will take a 2-1 lead against the defending champions. I was busy eating victuals, not eating victuals, but ordering victuals here. I have a nice selection of lunch type food here available at 8 Ball Billiards Cafe, and since Jay Montpelier is buying, I always manage to sample a little bit while I'm here. Okay. I guess it was Ket's turn to break. So they're going to re-rack, and Ketz will break. Wait a minute. It is Hebert's break here. I don't know what's going on. Oh, everything's going. Oh, everything's going in. Forgot one. I'm all confused here as to why they rebroke. Hebert going to go for the high ones. He wants to get an easy one. He has one right there, sitting on the precipice. Probably doesn't have a good view of that 11, so not a good leave. Might have a decent shot at the 9. He is going to shoot the 11. He is not going to shoot the 11. He's going for the 9. Now he has some choices here. Choices. Former Chinese restaurant takeout orders, primarily in Champlain. They closed in the last year or two, but been replaced by the very nice China buffet. But Choices always stuck out as a interesting name for an establishment. Which one to shoot first, the 11 or the 15? The 8 ball is way down this way. Gonna go for the 15. Hebert looking to knot this up 2-2. Send it to a decisive 5th game. His problem here is not making that 11, it's getting the cue ball up so they can do something on the 8. From our angle here, it looks like he's got a terrible shot here. But he's approaching this with a lot of confidence, so obviously he's got a good angle on it. And he scratches, and Ketz takes it 3-1. And the defending champion will move into the loser's bracket after making a nice shot. Now there are just 3 participants who have not lost today in this double elimination tournament. We've got Dennis Ryan from Tupper Lake representing the Last Resort in Rouse's Point. Again, I think that's the former Barcomb's Marina Bar. Dennis Ryan, Tupper Lake. He defeated Stubby Kilburn 3-0. Ryan is a first-time participant in the finals. His opponent is the 2008 champion 2 years ago, Pat Stotler from Plattsburgh, representing Tony's Bar from Constable. So both these guys had to travel to get their themselves in this tournament in the final 8. Stotler defeated Don Cook by a 3-1 margin. And the winner here will go against Kevin Ketz. The loser will go to the loser's bracket and hope to work his way back up. Ryan shooting the 5. That's where we're at, 8-Ball Billiards Cafe. And the big white silo is there across from the North Bowl and a few doors down from Finney Sports. You know, the Munsons at the North Bowl and Finney's at Finney Sports. And that new theater complex that shows all them 3D movies. The old North Country Shopping Center is gone. It's been completely razed. Well, shooting the 2. I'm going to try to combo the 1. Got to get that 3 by the 10. He does. And he gets them both. 2 for the price of 1. So just the 6 before the 8 ball. Pat Stotler sitting over there wondering if he's going to get a chance to shoot. Once again, we can't always tell from our angle here, but it looks like a pretty straight-on shot. He put some bottom English on, so it looks like he doesn't want to follow it. And he puts a little mustard on it besides. So Ryan takes game 1 in this best of 5. Stotler will break as soon as referee Minor finishes getting that rack just the way he wants it. I wonder if he's a Yankee fan like his brother Donnie. Got one of each, so he would have had his choice anyway. Gonna shoot for the high ones. Combos the 14 in off the 9. Didn't exactly leave the cue ball where he wanted it. Try to put the 15 in. Thin slice. Cue ball ends up back this way. I think we're shooting the orange one in the side here. 13 in the side. Yep. Now he's going to try to put the 10 on the side. Probably going to have to come off the 4 to do it. No, he did it without touching the 4. Leaves himself good position on the 11. And he has the 9 and the 8 in that order. Got to hit his ball first. After we finish this round, we'll have just 2 standing as unbeaten. It's a double elimination tournament, so somebody's going to come out of that loser's bracket. Looks like Ryan's going to look at the easy one here, the 3 ball. Looks like he's going to send the 4 down. Wrong end. Stotler will come back with the 9 in. At least that's the plan. Take a good shot to do it. to put the 6 in the corner. And he'll try to put the 8 down below and take a 2-0 lead. First timer Ryan leads 2-0 against Stotler.
What's the score here?
2-0 Ryan as we start the third game. Ryan looking to sweep and then advance to play Kevin Katz. Stotler's choice. Stotler hoping to get on the winning track here. Needs to take 3 in a row from Ryan. Gotta hit his ball first. He does. But it becomes, what do I do now? I'm pretty darn sure he can hit the ball. It's the number 4 ball sitting there. Decided to come off the bank and try to bring it over to the other side. Supposed to hit his ball first. That'd be too close to call as to whether he hit his ball first. Thank you.
Well, maybe I don't.
Drop the hammer. About time. All right. I ain't talking about it. About time, eh?
He doesn't have the angle to cut the 10 directly in, so he's got to use the 13. And over on this side, don't think he can cut that 11 into the 9 and have a good chance in that corner. So his options are limited. He's going to try the 13 on the other side, I guess. Another corner, I should say. Nice shot. Not sure if he's called the pocket. If he doesn't call the pocket, okay. It's considered a scratch. It'll be ball in hand. Stotler's got the 4. can he do with the 8? He's got to touch it without dropping his ball in the side pocket, cue ball in the side pocket. He can't just touch that 8, because after he hits the 8, he's got to have enough actions that something hits off their bank. You got to put it in, or something hits a bank. Wow. He gave it a shot, trying to put it up in that corner. But the door is open for Ryan to wrap this one up and become the second one standing in the winner's bracket. He will face Katz in that winner's bracket if he wins this one. With the 10 ball next. He has to keep shooting here, otherwise Stotler will have an easy time on the... Oh, 10 ball was not next, but it's going to be next now. Putting it to the left. No, he's shooting it to the right. And leaves himself in perfect position. I could probably make this one. He does. He takes it 3-0. He'll advance. And Stotler will move into the loser's bracket. Okay, it's going to be Dennis Ryan against Kevin Katz. Tupper Lake against Cahoes. The only two standing in the winner's bracket at the moment. Loser goes to the loser's bracket. Then they'll try to get somebody out of that loser's bracket to come back up into the winner's bracket. And since it's a double elimination tournament, whoever is unbeaten would have to lose twice to whoever excuse me, losing my voice. All right, got most of my voice back. Both these gentlemen are first-time combatants in the 8-Ball Billiards Regional Cafe, regional tournament. 8-Ball Billiards Cafe Regional Tournament. Shooting the 11. He's got the 13, the 10, and the 9 to get before the 8-ball. Both these gentlemen have played extremely well, beating some good players to get here. In the first match of the day, Katz beat 2004 champion Rick Giro 3-2. That's been our closest match so far today. And then Ketz defeated Tom Hebert, the defending champion, 3-1. Ryan defeated three-time finalist Stubby Kilburn, 3-0. And 2008 champion Pat Stotler, 3-0. So Ryan has not lost so far today. Not only has he won his matches, he's won every game in those matches. And he has won this first one. He leads 1-0. I was getting a Mountain Dew delivery when Ketz stepped up the break, so I missed his break. Game 2, best of 5. The last unbeaten ones still standing. Both first timers. I'm going to put the 3 in the corner. And probably leave his cue ball over this way. No, came a little too far out. I think was hoping to be on the other side of the ball and not between the ball and the pocket. And one thing to keep an eye on here is that 8 ball that's sitting there. Just, oh, nice shot. Sitting there, was waiting to be bumped accidentally.
6 more.
Ketz shooting his 5 ball. Just a 7 between him and the 8 ball. And this would be Ryan's first loss. Tie this one up 1-1. Looking down at our losers bracket, you see Rick Giro defeated Stubby Kilburn, and he was set to match Pat Stotler. And we see Sean Martin he won, and he defeated Don Cook. So Cookie is out of it, and Kilburn is out of it. And Tom Hebert is supposed to be playing Sean Martin, but they met in the first round, so I think there's probably a little scheduling error there. They should be still crossed. They shouldn't have to meet that early to get back in the winner's bracket. Ryan from Tupper Lake. Whoever wins this goes right to the finals and awaits the happenings out of the losers bracket. Shooting the 9 ball. Shot by Ketz. decided to shoot for the 2. I'm going to bring it back off the wall. 13 in the side. Oops. He was shooting for the 12. Cat's looking at the 4. Cats will try to bring it down. Cats leads it 2-1. Going to send Ryan to the losers bracket. After studying it long and hard, he miscues. So it's Ryan's choice. In the corner. Looks like he's got just the 13 if he doesn't bury himself. He'll have a, no, he's got the 14 up here. Came up a little high on it. Nope. Sank the cue ball, so it's going to be ball in hand for Cats. Very soft touch on that one. The 6 and the 4, the 8's along the rail. 6 on the side. Cat's looking to take this one. And after losing the first one, after losing the first one, he's coming back 3-0. Taking 3-1 against Ryan. And Cats will advance in the winner's bracket. He'll wait for somebody to come out of the loser's bracket. And that'll wrap up this day's coverage. We'll be back with another tape for another time with the third installment, the 18th annual 8-ball billiards pool tournament on Hometown Cable.